This is your video orientation to LJS 482 from the Schoenberg collection in the Kislak Center for Special Collections, Rare Books and Manuscripts in the University of Pennsylvania Libraries. So this is a copy of Commentaries on Aristotle by Albertus Magnus. And I just want to take a quick look at the binding, which is obviously a modern binding. It has sort of paper boards and a parchment spine, so it sort of mimics in some ways what a medieval binding would look like, but it's much more recent. The text itself, however, was written in southern France, possibly in Toulouse, in the late 13th century. It has some damage, a lot of damage to the top. You can see there's been, I think that's a mold probably that's grown. And as we get through, we'll also see that there has been some restoration done to some of the pages. Actually, you can even see it here. So there was sort of paper pasted there to hold the page together. So this is a copy of Commentaries on Aristotle by Dominican friar Albertus Magnus. The texts that he is commenting on are De generatione et corruptione and Meteorologica. So that's meteorology and generation and corruption. Let's see, it's written in 2 columns. Interestingly, I'm noticing the initials are all red and the penwork is all blue, at least this far. Usually you would expect to see red and blue initials alternating. So this is a little bit different. This is kind of interesting. Albertus Magnus, if you didn't know, was in the 13th century really in a lot of ways responsible for the bringing Aristotle's philosophy into Christianity. And so these commentaries were incredibly popular from his lifetime and then on. So this was written probably 100 years or so after. I just want to pause here because it looks like there was a rip in the parchment and somebody sewed it up with thread, which is still there, which is that's pretty cool. And so it's not uncommon to find his commentaries copied around. Here is some of this restoration work that I mentioned. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that little guy there. Maybe we can zoom in and see him. It's not a hugely decorated manuscript, is it? Oh, now we're at some point, it looks like we started alternating between, it looks like the second section. We've got these alternating blue and red now. This is what you more expect, or what I at least expect to see. All right. It's written on parchment, pretty crackly parchment. If you'd like to find out more about LJS 482, you can visit Franklin, where you will find a complete description and also a link to a digital copy. And this has been your video orientation to LJS 482.